Hello and welcome to another Bodgit and Leggit video. Now we are underneath a MK4 Mondeo. This is a 2008 2-litre diesel, and we're going to show you how to change the diesel filter and also how to bleed it. Now I've seen that people say turn the key on and off about 4 billion times and then it starts. I've tried that, it's never worked for me. I think someone said you have to do it 30 times or 15 times. Anyway, never worked for me, so I'm going to show you the way I do it. This is the diesel filter and it belongs underneath in the back, which is a stupid place for it. Don't know why they put it there. Can't just like leave it in the engine like normal people know. Anyway, so we're going to try to change this and also bleed it. Right, as you can see, there it is. There's the fuel tank, and coming more towards the back of the car, you'll see this plastic housing which holds the diesel filter. Right, so now you can see I've got a bit of light on. Now you do have to be careful because this is a complete plastic filter or housing. You do not want to over tighten this. It only goes up to 25, like it says 25.5 newtons. So it's very, you know, it's not tight. So you over tighten it will break it and you're going to be in serious trouble. You're going to need a 32mm spanner because the socket just can't get in, not easily anyway. And hopefully this will just crack off. You have to be careful, but, and that's why. Now, what I've had to do sometimes is get my oil filter ratchet and actually put it on over here. So sometimes I've used one of these. This just extends, I put it over the top and open it up. Doesn't really matter how you take it off, just as long as you take it off without damaging it. Now, you do want to be careful because this is quite messy and a lot of diesel tends to come out. There is like a little bleed screw, or not a bleed screw, but it's designed to let the water out. You can undo that first, but I don't tend to. Just loosen it. There's some sort of bucket or something underneath. And there we go. Just let that drip down into the bucket. And then you can just grab this and pull that down. And there is the filter. Put that in your bucket too. There is a seal in there. You can see it, a blue seal. You do get one with the new filter, but as long as it's not leaking, I've never ever had a problem with them. I've replaced a few of them, but never really had a problem. I sometimes find the ones you get with the filters don't tend to be very good, so when the genuine one isn't leaking, I tend to keep it like that. New filter just pushes up, very, very simple. Make sure you get it up, screw the cap back on. There we go, sorted. Now, let's get to the bleeding. Right, so the car is now down and we're at the engine. Good thing to do is once you've actually done this and got the vehicle started, always double check, make sure there's no leaks in underneath on the filter, make sure everything is fine. Now, as you can see right on the side of the engine, you can see this little valve, and it essentially is, well, it's a Schrader valve, but it looks like a valve out of a tyre. And it's just got a little plastic cap on. The way I found the easiest and best way to do it, screw that off, and I've got one of these. Now what this is off a lorry. So when you've got twin wheels at the back of a lorry, you have this extension which allows you to pump up the inside tyre. I just got it off my tyre guy. It's just a lorry extension, valve extension. It's nothing special, very, very simple, and it's flexible. You can get metal ones that are, well, obviously metal, but this is just a flexible one. All you do is you take the top off, take the little valve out. We don't need that for this particular thing. All I'm going to do is screw that on there. What that does is that's going to push down on the valve inside here, because I have done this other ways. I've done this where I've just taken out this valve and I put a pump on, but as soon as you stop pumping and take off the pressure, all the diesel tends to go all the way back and it doesn't really work. But at least we're keeping the valve in, it keeps the pressure of the diesel. So I'm just going to screw that like that, all the way down. Simple like that. And what I have is an extraction pump. So essentially, as you pump this, it just sucks out whatever the other end of this is connected to. So there's loads of different ones out there, but that's just the one I'm using. Connect that end to my pump. And all I'm going to do then is pump this. Once diesel starts coming through, the minute it's still air. Now a bit of diesel's coming through. This is sucking directly from the tank. Not actually getting any yet. Now there we go. Completely changed. And we are getting diesel. Now what I'm going to do, as it's still pumping, just disconnect this. There we go. So the pressure has constantly stayed on that valve. And as soon as you unscrew this, the little pin comes off on the valve. This car will now start first time. This car will now start first time. Very, very simple. I'm just going to leave the camera running. Go to the car. Let's see what happens. That is absolutely typical. That has never, ever happened before. And as soon as I start filming it, it happens. So I was going to do exactly the same thing again. Leave it on, screw it off. Now this will start. That's what it normally does the first time. Anyway. That's just typical. As soon as you film it, it just doesn't do it. It's absolutely typical. So that's it. Simple as that. Screw this back on, leave the car running for a couple of minutes. Just make sure there's no air in the system. As it's running, double check there's no fluid leaking underneath, and that's it, you're sorted. So yeah, look, hope it helps. Thumbs up, subscribe and all that, all the links down below. But most importantly, don't forget, get your hands dirty. See you for the next one.